Trying to find some gift ideas for that person in your life who's into the outdoors, outdoor gear, heritage clothing, everyday carry, all things of that nature. Well, in this video, I'm going to share a bunch of unique ideas for gifts that you can get for this holiday season or really any time of year. So let's jump into it. Gift number one, National Park mug. Just kidding, but these are literally my favorite things. And if anyone that I love is watching and wants to purchase me something, a National Park mug can go a long way. Alright, so a few ground rules. This list is going to kind of be all over the place. I've got a bunch of items and I'm going to try and keep it as short as possible. In terms of pricing, I'm not going in any particular order, but I have things that go from $0 all the way up to $200, $300. So really there's something for everybody here. And I hope that you at least pull one gift idea away from this. The general idea is that, some of these things are things that I have been gifted in the last few years, or things that I've purchased that are more buy it for life in the last few years that have really served me well and I think would be fantastic gifts for somebody in that niche as well. A gift guide classic has to be a leather care kit. Otherwise, people are just going to forget to care for their leather. People are going to forget to care for their leather, and you all know how important that is to be taking care of your leather time and time again to make sure that it lasts a lifetime. So this is the Outer Wax Leather Care Kit. It comes with all the necessary ingredients to clean, condition, and protect your leather. It's 100% natural and out of Portland, Oregon, so definitely recommend a leather care kit. This one comes with the saddle soap, leather salve, boot wax, and leather oil, so everything to make sure that you're taking proper care of your leather. This one I got from Huckberry, and just for the record, I'm going to keep all of the links to everything in the description down below. Those are affiliate links, so I do get a small percentage, and it does help the channel at no cost to you. And I'd greatly appreciate if you use those links this holiday season. So again, Otter Wax, definitely recommend. And yeah, take care of your leather, folks. Number two, and this is an outdoor channel after all, so I had to include some fire starters. These ones are Nomad fire starters. They're 100% natural, long lasting, and it just makes life easier when you're getting that little campfire going. You can spend hours and eventually whip out a massive blowtorch, but instead, get some proper tinder, bring this along. I also got these from Huckberry. Just makes life a whole lot easier at camp, and also it could be used for cooking as well. So either way, this is a fantastic gift. Number three, I would be remiss if I didn't mention Aeropress coffee maker, one of my absolute favorite coffee makers. I mean, Tim Ferriss talks about it in the 4-Hour Chef. Actually, hold on. Tim Ferriss talks about it in the 4-Hour Chef and says it's like one of the best coffee making methods. This is also another good gift idea, the 4-Hour Chef, for anyone interested in kind of learning all of the basics on cooking. And there's other techniques in there as well that I really appreciate this book for. But the Aeropress is fantastic because it's such a travel-friendly way to be making coffee. I bring it camping all the time. It's just one of those easy coffee-making methods that never fails in the wild. So if you're interested in also seeing how to actually do the Aeropress, I have a video on that as well that I'll link above. I've actually got two of them. This is the Grayl water bottle filter and purifier, and it actually removes so many different things from your water, whether you're camping or just in a place where the water isn't safe to drink. This helps to filter that water, removes things like viruses, bacteria, protozoa, a whole bunch of different things, and I have a full review on this water bottle as well. I've taken this all around the world, and I think it's a fantastic gift idea because there's so many different things that you could use it for. The titanium version can also be thrown in the fire, meaning that you could also boil water should you need to, or use it for cooking camping meals and things like that. I perhaps talk about the toxic chemicals and issues with our water a little too much, so I think that the Grayl water bottle filters are such a great gift. Next, I've got this Belkin portable charger. It's lightweight enough to actually just kind of keep in your backpack. That way you just have that peace of mind. I also pair it with this tiny USB-C charger, so then it has this really compact form, and I love taking this pretty much everywhere I go. It's from Belkin, and it's one of the best portable chargers in my opinion. Admittedly, this one is a rogue gift idea. The Roman Empire, that's last year. This year is the Klondike Gold Rush in Alaska, and that's why I think the Klondike Quest from Pierre Burton is a fantastic gift idea. It's a picture book, but also a photographic essay book, I should say. And it's like everything in this book is so mesmerizing to look at from a photography standpoint. And I just think that it's really cool to look back on the Klondike Gold Rush and see kind of what the stampeders were doing as they were traversing Alaska and all the difficulties that these stampeders faced as they were going through it. I just think it's a really cool moment in history. That's why looking at these photos in this book is so much fun. Next gift idea has to be hats. This is a dark green from Seager. I love this hat. It almost is like a John Deere green, but not quite. And hats I just think are a safe bet. They're like socks. All right, a little bit more on the expensive end for this one, but wax jackets are my absolute favorite. Especially in the last few years, these things have kind of been blowing up. And this one on the right here is the Filson tin cloth work jacket. The one on my left, your right, is the Flint and Tinder Hudson jacket from Huckberry. Because they are waxed, rain tends to just kind of slide right off of them, and they're nice and warm too, all the way down to, I've worn them in like 30s when I have base layers on. So again, wax jackets, can't go wrong, a fantastic gift idea. And if anyone wants to gift me a wax jacket, I will gladly accept. In a similar breath, boots. I absolutely love boots, and I wish it could be boot season all the time. And I especially love my new Blundstone boots. These are in rustic black. These are the 587 Classics. Blundstones is based in Australia, and these boots are so durable. I was hiking with them, doing a whole bunch of different things with them, and they're weather resistant. This is kind of silly, but I love these so much because I don't have to tie my laces all the time, and it just makes life so much easier to slip them on, which is kind of why I like Chelsea style boots. But you can't go wrong with Blundstones. They are perfect for so many different settings, whether you're going out, date night, or if you're going on an outdoor adventure, they're pretty much good for everything. Also in a similar breath, the Filson Alaskan guide shirt, a go-to gift idea, and they're really durable. They will last a long time. And what's fantastic about them is that they have such a classic style that it makes them a buy it for life, timeless piece. And that's why I think this is such a good gift idea. All right, this is another rogue one, admittedly, but these are pull-up, not really a pull-up bar, but you attach these to a door frame, and I've used them in hotel rooms that don't really have a great gym or whatnot, or don't have a gym at all. It's just great if you're traveling because they pack up so easily, and for those who kind of want to keep some semblance of a workout routine while on the road, this paired with some workout bands, and you've got yourself pretty solid hotel gym sort of set for those that are on the road. And these are the only ones that I've seen that are like this, and yeah, I quite like them because they're so compact and easy to travel with. They are on the heavier side, but still nice and compact, and you don't have to leave them up in your door frame and look like a college bro. Well, there's nothing aesthetic looking about this gift idea, but this is a completely waterproof duffel bag from Drake Waterfowl. It's just a really nice duffel bag overall, and I was like, as I was traveling in Alaska this past summer, there were so many scenarios where I was like, you know, I really could use a much better luggage. Stuff was practically falling out, and you're on these like tiny little prop planes, and overall this would have just been a much better solution. So Drake Waterfowl duffel bag, waterproof, another good gift idea. So I'm a bit utilitarian when it comes to gift giving, admittedly, and gift receiving. I love to actually get things that I could use quite a bit, and perhaps this one's kind of rogue too, but for anyone that's in the outdoors a lot, a Mr. Buddy Heater is super useful. If you're camping, or you know, sometimes if we're like super cold on a video shoot, I'll actually put this near us. And sometimes if it's extremely cold when we're camping and I don't want to get out of a very comfortable sleeping bag, I'll kind of turn this on for a minute or two and warm up, just so I can get out of the sleeping bag and actually get dressed for the day. So a Mr. Buddy Heater is useful in so many different outdoor scenarios, whether you're on a construction site, maybe you would require a bigger one, but overall this is one of those go-tos in the outdoor community. Another one on the utilitarian side, perhaps this is a more weird gift idea, but maybe the person that you're buying a gift for, their car always dies. Well, a jump starter is a perfect gift for the person in your life that their car is always dying and you don't want to have to pick them up stranded on the road, so get them a jump starter so you don't have to do that. But seriously, it's also a nice thing to have in your car, because when you're camping with a bunch of friends, or whether someone is pulled over on the side of the road with a dead car battery or something, it's always nice to be able to help someone out, and I've used it quite a few times for that. Alright, these are kind of a go-to when it comes to gift giving, but Apple Airtags, for someone who has Apple devices, is so useful as a gift. I have so many of these in my camera gear, in my luggage, in my wallet, and I actually dropped my wallet at a gas station one time as I was filling up my tank, and it alerted me 5 minutes later that I dropped my wallet, and I was able to track it down, and I retrieved it immediately. And I've also had similar scenarios like that happen with other people. So Apple Airtags, throwing these absolutely everywhere that any valuable that you really care about, whether it be camera gear, hunting gear, any kind of outdoor gear that is highly valuable, and you want to make sure that you're tracking at all times. And you know, it's kind of scary when you say goodbye to your luggage and it goes down in a cargo bin in the plane, and Apple Airtags make it a little less scary. Alright, this one I'm not going to set up right here, but the Kammok Outpost system for anyone that is into hammock camping, or anyone that maybe goes to drive-in theaters, or camps on the beach, or pulls their car on the beach, or camps in spots that generally don't allow you to set up hammocks. The Kammok Outpost system is a great way to counteract that by connecting to your overlanding vehicle, or really any vehicle that you can put a roof rack on. And I really liked the Kammok Outpost system. I used it this past summer and it was so much fun. This is a little bit more on the intermediate expensive side. I think it lands around $500–600 for the system. But again, if you know someone that is really into hammock camping, then it's definitely worth it. Another fun and utilitarian gift for someone in the outdoor space has to be a Gränsfors Bruk's Hatchet. These are absolutely world renowned, and you could tell by the craftsmanship, they're just so well made. It's made in Sweden, comes with a nice leather cover that you can also attach to your belt if you're out there in the woods and you know that you're going to need it quite often. Another huge one has to be a Pendelton blanket. Now these are a little bit more on the expensive side for blankets. It's 100% virgin wool, so it's actually really warm, antimicrobial, all of those aspects that come with having wool material, and I love it. I think it looks fantastic and definitely makes for a perfect gift for pretty much anybody. On the very expensive end, this one is a little bit rogue too, but for someone who takes great pride in how well their music sounds, so like audiophiles and people that are just really into a good audio listening experience, I love bookshelf speakers. And these ones behind me are from Klipsch. These are the 7s, but the 5s are a little bit smaller, a little bit less expensive, and I would definitely recommend them. It's actually like made being home a little too nice because I love listening to these speakers so much. So definitely recommend if that's kind of in the budget for the gift that you're trying to purchase. Maybe they're on sale this holiday season, and I would recommend picking those up. Just for the record, no part of this video is sponsored, but I will leave affiliate links to everything in the description down below. Those are affiliate links, so they do help the channel, and I'd greatly appreciate that. And then last but not least, my own personal plug for my personal store where I sell a bunch of photography prints. I also plan to bring in some coffee grounds that I plan to sell on my store as well. But this is an example of one of my photography prints that I sell. This was the eclipse from earlier this year, the Great American Eclipse. And this was the photo that I took of it on metal, and I have it in a whole bunch of other mediums as well. So shameless plug there if you're interested. I'm also offering a very significant discount at the moment, and you can find that at the link in my description. Well, I hope that gave you guys some good ideas for what to get this holiday season. If you have any suggestions on what I should add to this list, definitely leave that in the comments. And if you have any questions on any of the products that I talked about in this video, definitely let me know in the comments section down below. If you got anything out of this video, be sure to hit that like button. It really, really helps. And if you want to see more videos like this, definitely hit that subscribe button. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm wishing you all a very happy holiday season, and I'll see you out there on the road.